Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is the Battle Blaster coming back at you. Um, I don't know how long I got, but I'm just gonna try to keep it short and sweet. Um, I wanted to come to you tonight and talk to you about the course of Black people in this country and in America, as far as Black Americans, uh, you know, DOS, descendants of slaves. Um, Even though a lot of us are waking up, it's not everyone that's waking up. It's a few of us at a time. And I ain't gonna say a few. It's a lot, but it's not everyone. Like I said, I should just put it like that. I'm at home right now, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and you got these Black people out here screaming, shouting, hollering, and talking over each other. The uh, the music is blasting and blaring, and honestly, these people have no sense of time, apparently. And these are the same people who are raising children, some of them, or some of them are children. But the ones who are raising children, they're going to raise their children to be exactly like them and worse. And what I mean about that is they weren't taught about anything. They weren't taught anything. So they're going to keep that same mentality going. You don't have to worry about being taught nothing because ignorance is cool, and if you stay ignorant, you can be the hot boy, the hot girl, whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to tell you this because when you say generational wealth, people talk about that. Black people, we always screaming and hollering, we ain't got no generational wealth, we ain't got no money, this is why I gotta sell drugs, or this is why I gotta do this, or this is why I gotta do that, and, I gotta hustle and bust my ass, with 2 or 3 jobs, or, having a little side hustle on the side. And what I mean about a side hustle is like just having your own, like little business on the side where you selling probably sneakers or boots or some type of, services you may render to people, like cleaning houses and cleaning cars or fixing on cars, whatever, whatever it may be. The point is, as Black people, we don't teach our children about money. We really don't. We teach our children to be slaves. We teach our children, if you could play basketball good enough, and you could play football good enough, and you can be the next Reggie Bush or whoever the fuck is the person out there now. You know what I mean? Whoever. We have to say, I'm going to be the next Beyonce or the next Jay-Z or the next 50 Cent or the next whoever the fuck. You know what I mean? We don't sit down and tell our children that 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be the one that slips through the cracks. We don't keep it real with our children. We try to feed them that fairy tale that you could be whoever the fuck you want to be. You know what I mean? What I mean is, you sit there and you tell your children, oh, you could be the next Nicki Minaj, or you could be the next Lil Wayne, or whatever the fuck, Instead of us sitting down telling our children the truth, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the one that falls. You're not going to be the one to fall through the crack, who's going to get picked by the man, so to speak. You're not going to be a basketball player. You're not going to be a football player. You're not going to be the next big rapper. You're not going to be the next big singer. You're not going to be the next big model. You're not going to, we don't sit down and tell our children truth. And we don't sit down and tell our children about money. We don't tell our children how money is to be saved, or what we should do is do capital ventures and putting our money in the stock markets, or learn how to invest your money properly, or how to start off a business, save your money, and start setting up yourself a business. We don't teach our kids that. We teach them get up every morning, go to school, come home, which would tell you to get up in the morning, go to work, and come home, work your 40 hours and whatever overtime they're willing to give you, or all the overtime they're willing to give you, whatever. And we take that because we become drones now. We become tired of our lives. Like me, I look at my life. I know that there's more to this. I know there is more to me. But I can't get it here, I feel. You know what I mean? I had to find a place where I know I can take a chance, because I take a lot of chances. I did short sets for women. I've sold a lot of my short sets to white women. Black women won't buy my stuff. They won't even buy for their children. Here, ladies, there's some short sets. That's cute, but I don't like it. White women that come out, oh yeah, give me those short sets. I'm gonna wear that. I'll take this. I'm gonna do that. I've sold a lot to white women. I don't sell to black women very much. I had one black woman that I gave one to. She was a model of mine, and she wore it in the shoot in my photo shoot for my company, and like I said, she's the only one that has them. She's the only black woman that has them. But every black woman who sees it, the first thing they say, "Ooh, I want one. Can I have one?" I'm like, well, it costs this much. Well, why can't you give it them free? Because it ain't worth that much money. See, but when it's Karl Kani and Gucci and Fendi and Prada and all these other people who show you how much they really cherish your black dollars, you'll spend all your money with them. See, that's another thing. We do not take the chances to become product producers. We don't take the. Oh my goodness, what I'm trying to say. We don't try to become producers of products. That's the best way of saying it. What we do is we are constantly consuming. Once we got the okay that we could consume with white folks, and I'm being honest, and it's a true statement, we shut down our own black stores, and we didn't shut them down. They had to close down because they couldn't compete with white people, because a lot of black people's business was black people, and a lot of that business walked away from the black community, start taking their black dollars out of our community and placing it in white communities. So only thing that civil rights gave you was the civil right to shop in a white person's store who don't really like you. Now they're showing their natural asses again, and they're like, hey, guess what? We don't want you here. Your money's no good here. Fuck you, black motherfuckers, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. Again, let's get back to the story, because I think I'm running out of time, but I just wanted to say this. We don't teach our children about money. We don't teach them how to try to do something remarkable with your money, or how to try to invest your money, or learn how to invest your money. Only thing we teach our kids to invest money in is in cars, rims, weaves, drugs, drinking, rent in the projects, or renting a house, or buying clothes and sneakers. We invest in stuff that has no financial gain for us. And I just sit here and I listen to my people and how ignorant we are. You know what I mean? I can't put myself in that bunch when I say we, because I'm not ignorant, but I put myself in that bunch because those are my people. We don't see the road that's coming up ahead, the sharp turn that's about to be made. But like I said, if you look at the demographic of the black communities, it's shifting. What once was all basically black and a little bit Latino or something is becoming more Latino and less black, and you should get a little white in the pepper, a little salt in the peppers now, because you have white folks who are coming back into the play. And that's not a good thing, because we're being pushed out of neighborhoods. In LA, you got the Mexican gangs who are pushing black people out who've been living there longer than these people have been. Talking about this is their neighborhood. You need to get the fuck out. And they're burning people out of their houses. This is the same thing's going to happen here. Because these people, when you got these sanctuary cities and you bringing all these people who, well, and it's not us, it's the government. Because the government wants to they want to get rid of black people so bad. See, that's the thing. And by killing us with the police officers, these race soldiers, as they call them, and then you got the deputized, white supremacist flunkies, that comes up, the people who, if they had to live next door to a KKK member, they would. And while the KKK members call them all out their name, they're still trying to be his friend. They're still eating a mallow of his shit. These people are still pushing us out too. And we have to be able to fight back. I was looking at TV. I was looking at the news, not the news, but YouTube, and I've seen that Louis Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan, was kicked off of Facebook and Instagram, and they're trying to blame him and the girl Omar for what happened with those synagogue shootings. Those let me tell you, them two people didn't say nothing about going over to shooting up somebody's synagogue. They didn't say anything. That was the media programming people to hate Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Omar chick. Those were white supremacists doing their job. White supremacists don't rely on black people. They don't want to take no instructions from black people. So all that bullshit, you can miss me with that. But the point is, we live in a world that nowadays, everybody, we need to be strapped. We need to be able to fight back. And the more you sitting there and you trying to plead with these people, and they telling you to pull out your license and insurance. That's one thing what I do. I'm going to tell you something. When I get pulled over, I don't fucking do shit. The first thing I do is when I pull over, I reach into my glove box. I get my license, insurance, registration out. I roll my window down, and I have my hand out of the car with my license and registration insurance card. My hand is on the steering wheel, and I'm sitting there. When he comes up to me and telling me, "Oh, you know why I stopped you?" I don't want to know why you stopped me. Here you go. Take my papers. Give me my ticket. Let me go. I ain't got no reason to talk to you. I don't have to sit here and bitch and moan and complain. Yo, you do it. I ain't trying to be the most about anything. But I know one thing. If ever it came down to them pulling their guns on me, I'm going home and going to sleep. I don't know about him. That's not a threat. That's just me being honest. Because you ain't going to shoot me and kill me and get away with it. And as black people, we need to stop being we need to stop being cowards and being fearful. We need to start standing up for ourselves. We need to teach our children better. We need to make our community stronger. Because the more I drive around my town, the more I'm starting to see that the demographic is changing, and I don't like it. I don't like it not one damn bit. Because it's going to bring a wind of change that nobody will survive. Or if we do survive this, we're going to be pushed out. We're going to be pushed out to the suburbs. We're going to be pushed out way into the rural areas, out in the woods and the sticks somewhere. Because that's where they want to put us. You got to understand, black people are to be two things. One, tucked away, or tucked away in jail. You should never ever see our faces anywhere in this country. We should be the drag, which we are the dregs of society in this country, but we should really be the dregs, which is the non-seen, the tried it over, the under, the way underclass, where you don't see us at all. We don't even come out to get groceries because we'll have our own little farm or little grocery shop we can get our needs from. We don't have to travel all the way out to the white people unless we gotta get some standard shit. Like I said, like clothing and shoes, which honestly I think we should be the ones creating our own shit now. We should be able to create our own clothing, create our own food. I mean, seriously. Because honestly, black people, we are losing, and we're losing big time. But just get back onto what I was saying, and like I said, there's more that I want to say, but I don't know how long I got before this thing turns off. So I'm going to try to end this as quick as I can right now, and I want to say this one thing, is we live in a world where it's being taken from us every day, and these people want us out of here. Only thing I'm going to ask you is this one question. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Period. Only thing I got to say is that, what are you going to do? Period. Or are you going to sit here and just wait for them to put the gun to your head and shoot you? Or are you going to go out there and start fighting back? See, that's the problem too. We're afraid. We're cowards. We don't want to do anything. We're afraid to get killed because all we want to do is have fun and get high, have sex, and listen to our music and just live. I understand you want to just live. That's all we want to do. We just want to live. We want to be left alone and live. Let us have our own shit, and we'll be left alone, and we can live. But they don't want that. Because every waking moment, they think about us. What are they doing? What are they doing today? What them niggas doing what they're doing? Them motherfuckers ain't supposed to be doing that. You know what? If we walked around moping like, oh, they would love it. But being that we walk around with a smile on our face and just, we feel, to them it's like it's out of place. You shouldn't be smiling when you're in captivity. You shouldn't be smiling when we treat you like shit. You should be crying. You should be whining. You should be begging us to stop. But now we're going to figure out a way to do it now, because now we're going to sit there and let these race soldiers kill you. Black people, wake up. Start teaching your children, and start taking care of your children, for one. Seriously. Because you're going to fucking find your way out of this. And it's not going to be a pretty sight. And when I mean you're going to find yourself a way out of this, you're going to find yourself in this rural area, living in a shack with your 12 kids in the middle of a shack. In the middle of nowhere, where it's like a bunch of other like Negro quarter shit there. And I'm not going to go gently into the night. I don't know about you, but I damn sure ain't. Alright, y'all. I wanted to say more, but I ain't got no more time. So, this is the Battle Blast. I'm signing out. Peace.